Here at the Wabash Trace Nature Trail Marathon, Half Marathon, and Marathon Relay with Shelly Werner. And Shelly, you put up a great event here despite the pandemic. I heard you have pretty good numbers this year, correct?
Yes, we do. This is not our biggest year ever, but it is our biggest year in the marathon. We have 162 marathoners and overall 326 runners in all three races.
And is it a new course trail, correct, this year?
Yes, this year is an out and back. The marathon started and will finish in Shenandoah, and then the half is still a point-to-point, starts in Imogene, and of course the relay starts and finishes here too.
And what's kind of been the setup process like? How did everything go this morning starting the race out?
Oh, good. We've had a lot of great volunteers to help us. Our runners all did the social distancing and had masks on at the start and through packet pickup and on the bus to Imogene. And like I said, we had great support from the city and, you know, all of our volunteers from the hospital, the school, and the community overall.
And you can't ask for much better weather than this.
We can't, yeah. It's not raining, the temperature is cool, and so it's just about perfect. You know, we hope the trail itself holds up pretty well, it drains well, so for the most part it's compact, and so should be in ideal conditions.
Thanks, Shelly.
All right, thanks.
Here at the 2020 Wabash Trace Trail Nature Marathon, Half Marathon, and Relay with the Half Marathon winner, and Sean McDermott is our winner. And Sean, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm from Madrid, Iowa, which is between Des Moines and Ames. I am a sophomore in college, so 19 years old. We live in Madrid. I was looking at doing some races this fall, but obviously a lot have gotten canceled, and my parents are from Shenandoah, and I've run on the Wabash Trace before and absolutely loved it, so I thought we'd come down to run my first half marathon. It was super fun, great course, and great place to run it.
Yeah, so how did it feel with so many cancellations with the pandemic to just get out and run a race?
It felt nice. My brother and I run, and we've tried to do some fun stuff with our friends to kind of have a little race because we've been running all summer. But to actually have a race opportunity, that was fun. And then this perfect trail, yeah, you can't beat it.
And you said your first half marathon ever?
Yeah, I've run long runs that were half marathon, but never raced it before. The longest I've done is 10K, so this is a little bit longer than that.
Man, congratulations.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Here at the 2020 Wabash Trace Nature Trail Marathon, Half Marathon, and full marathon relay with the women's half marathon winner. And how was the race today?
It was great. It was great weather, beautiful trail, a little wet, a little muddy, but great, yeah.
And so, were you pleased with your time today?
Yes, very pleased, yeah.
And so, you talked about how nice of a trail it was today and the weather, and just what does it mean to be able to run a race where a lot of them have been canceled?
I feel very fortunate to be able to be here today, and for such great weather. Though they've done a really great job, I think, with encouraging people to social distance and have masks. So it feels like they were really prepared, and I don't know. I just feel really thankful. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Here with the marathon winner now at the Wabash Trace Nature Trail Marathon, Corey Larson once again winning. And how did it feel today this time?
You know what? This might be the most memorable out of it. You know, I know you guys put a lot of hype into bringing this up. I want to thank, KMA 960. I actually saw them running for my warm-up this morning, and, it was pretty awesome to bring the hype up with COVID kind of involved with it. I know, knowing it was the race right before, Boston qualifying event and such, I had a strong hunch there might have been a little bit more competition involved today, and surely it didn't disappoint in that regard. And every year it's like I kind of feel like when it's all said and done, it seems to get better and better every year, and it's like I'm going to say the same thing. It's going to be a race I'm going to mark on my calendar next year, and I just had a blast today.
Were you pleased with your time? You shouted when you came across the finish line.
I didn't know if I was going to be able to run the course record time, just kind of with the conditions that were kind of involved, but I came out here, told myself, if I got 2:45, I'd be very happy about that, knowing I'm coming off of a 100-miler. and knowing getting to the turn, I was, 123, a little bit kind of behind that, but having guys behind me, I think that kind of gave me a little bit of an edge to try to at least push it towards the end, but I am very pleased with it.
And you were in Manhattan not too long ago for the Bill Snyder Half Marathon. Is that just kind of a warm-up race for you?
It definitely was. Although I can't deny the fact that like going into that event, or coming off of that event, I had a little bit of concerns, a little bit of tired legs, but I felt awesome today. I really did.
That's great. And you talked about, was it a great course today? A different course than usual. Was it a good one?
It was unique. Again, having all the signs out there, that certainly, kind of gives you a nice motivating edge, gives you a little bit of laugh. It still has that nice historic feel, seeing a lot of the town signs when you kind of come into them. But I think, again, such great crowd support out there. I think that's the one thing that this town really has for this event. And I still like the point-to-point concept, but it's still pretty neat to be able to kind of have an out-and-back concept, have a little bit of a different style course to it.
Congratulations, Corey, once again on the win.
Thank you so much, Austin. Appreciate it.
Here now with the female marathon winner here at the Wabash Trace Nature Trail Marathon, Half Marathon, and Marathon Relay. And so tell us a little bit about yourself, if you would.
My name is Kim Yakushaf. We came up I'm from Franklin, North Carolina. I've probably run about 3.5 years, so I'm a little bit new at it. I met a couple guys in Hilton Head from Boston Buddies, and we've kind of been traveling, doing some races together, so came up with a group of 3. They're from Charlotte, North Carolina. This is a PR for me. I ran in Virginia about 2 months ago in June and did 3:03, so I was shooting for a sub-3. I missed it by a minute, so a little disappointed, but it was a good run, so it was tough.
You still set the course record, and how does it feel to be able to accomplish something like that?
I never would have dreamed that I would have done something setting a record, that's for sure. There's a lot of good girls out there, so I thought I had some competition. So they were behind, they were right there with me. So
you're talking about some of the races that you've been to. How does it feel to be able to run during a pandemic, and how was the course out there today?
I'm glad I can run, so it's something that kept me motivated. I'm using this one as my Boston virtual. So I got in Chicago, New York, and everything's canceled. So kind of using this as the virtual for me. But it was good. The course was a little difficult because of the rain. The bridges were a little bit ice. Feel like you're sliding on ice. But it was good trail run. So.
Well, congratulations on the win and safe travels back home.
Thank you very much. Nice to meet you.